Maintaining meaningful social relationships is widely regarded as one of the key elements of aging well. Geographic distance to kin, getting older or weaker, no longer being the hub of their family, leaving the workplace, or deaths of spouses and friends, or through disability or illness may hinder old adults from satisfying the needs for social contact, with the risk of these adults feel lonely but have a little opportunity to engage in social contact. Someone who's lonely probably also finds it hard to reach out. There's a stigma surrounding loneliness, and old people tend to not ask for help because they have too much pride. According to data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, 1 in 5 Australians over 65 years rarely or never feel close to people, rarely or never feel they have someone to talk to, and don't feel they have people they can turn to. Some research suggests that chronic loneliness may shorten life expectancy even more than being overweight or sedentary, and just as much as smoking. Mrs. Tang is 72 years old, left alone for past 10 years, and home without social interaction. She's left with nothing but TV to provide support and comfort. She's been left with no husband, no friends, and no hope. It's not so much about being alone, it's about being lonely. Sometimes, even when people are visiting, she used to feel happier and less nervous. Jonathan, 75 years old. He is a shop assistant for a convenience store. He can go for days, at least a few days, without speaking to anybody. The store is the only place that he can actually speak to somebody. So he do make conversations a little bit, but when he was out of work and he got nobody to talk to. Sometimes he brings some books or newspapers from home to kill time, but most of the time he just sit here, waiting for next customer. They will chat a little bit when they check out. Every day after work, he will back to the empty house again. In Touch, your personal social friend organizer, helping the aging population out of the loneliness and making friends.
To create an event, he needs to log into InTouch. So first of all, he clicks on Login, and then when he's done logging in, he's presented with the main screen asking him what would you like to do. So he clicks on I would like to, and then create an event. This is where he has to fill out all the details about the event. So he clicks on categories and edit. From here, he can choose if he wants to host his event either indoors or outdoors. And then in the distance section, he can choose the distance that he wants to select. So he selects the distance, and then when he's done, he can click on create an event. On the home screen, there are multiple events listed that the users can join. If they want to join an event, they need to tap on one of the events, and that will show more details about the event. Once the user has selected to view an event, they can see where the event is held. If the user has any questions or inquiries, they can also chat with the organizer of the event. Users can either join more events or wait for new events. Once they find an event they are interested in, they can click I'm interested to wait for that event. In View Nearby Event, users can see the closest events held. A map of their current nearby events will pop up where users can look at events that are held around them.
Elderly people lay the foundation for today's society. They should enjoy the retirement life, hoping that with the help of young generation, more elderly people can get away from loneliness and have a happy time.